Hello and welcome to Update 13 on Hurricane Irma. Before this video does start, this is proudly sponsored by Floyd Glass and Window. Check them out in the link below. Let's get right into it right now. Currently, Hurricane Irma now weakened down to a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Winds of 155 miles per hour, a pressure of 927 hectopascals, movement west-northwest at 60 miles per hour, latitude of 21.7 degrees north, longitude of 23.4 degrees west. The storm is right now undergoing that eyewall replacement cycle still. Not sure if it's finished that yet. I think it just has, and you can see all that convection flaring up. But the storm could re-strengthen up into a Category 5. It's not out of the question, but I would not be surprised if it just stays as a Category 4 as well. Still a very dangerous hurricane. Getting into the forecast, once again, it looks like Miami, you will be getting a direct hit. If you're instructed to by officials, please evacuate. Please evacuate. You've got 48 hours before the center of this storm goes over you. The tropical storm force winds and hurricane force winds and those rain bands are going to come in well before that. You may start getting those this afternoon, this evening. So, yeah, evacuate if you are instructed. Today is the last reasonable day for you to be able to do that, unless you're on the Florida Keys. If you're there, it's too late. Then, as the storm makes landfall as a Category 4, it's expected to go up the Florida coast as a major hurricane before weakening down to a Category 1 and then rapidly weakening down to a post-tropical storm by the 5th day. Getting into the watches and warnings, the Bahamas, the entirety of the Bahamas right now under a hurricane warning. Tropical storm warning is in effect for the tip of Cuba. Then you can see that cyclone warning going through the north-central coast of Cuba. And then you can see a little tad of cyclone watch, because that could also get some cyclone conditions. Then the storm's going to head up in Florida, and then you can see those inland cyclone watches for if this does remain a Category 1 hurricane as it does move up those areas. Sea surface temperatures are looking great for the storm and are actually going to rise a little bit. Still, though, the storm is expected to stay as around a Category 4 hurricane due to land interaction. Wind shear is also looking good for this hurricane, and the only reason why it's really weakening at this time is because of land interaction. If there was no land here, this would be a catastrophe for Florida. And it still could be. So we'll just have to see what exactly happens. Hopefully the storm does rapidly weaken when it does take that jolt up north. Some storms do get a good bit of intensity knocked out of them from that. Check me out on social media at Microcasting on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. This is Microcasting St. Louis, signing out. Updates on Katia and Jose coming soon.